Yeah. Welcome to Stoopid Movies, where we watch them so you don't have to.
And this week, we watched a horrible movie. We watched Muerte, Tales of Horror.
Blah! 2018, not rated. 94 minutes long. This was directed by some dude named Christopher Ambriz, something like that.
Something like that.
Had Mario Aguilar as El Cucuy and Eileen
Campos?
Eileen Kerpos or something along. Who gives a crap? So what did this anthology feature?
Okay, so this movie was sold to me as a Mexican creep show. It's based around a comic book. It is an anthology. There's a couple of stories in it. None of it was good. What did we like about this movie?
Let me pull out my bucket here so I can dig for a second. I like the first story concept.
Yeah.
It was what, vampires versus apparently a robot.
Yeah, robots versus vampires.
Yeah.
Not quite as cool as ninjas versus vampires, but,
No.
you know, robots. That's a cool idea.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah. The one thing, probably the best thing about this thing was the gore.
Oh.
There's quite a bit
There's
of
a lot
gore.
of gore.
Practical effects and the makeup look good.
Yeah.
I mean, it was well done for this is an indie movie. I've never heard of this thing before.
Yeah, it was super low budget, and it looked good.
It did look good.
The all effects pulled off pretty well, I thought.
Yeah, that was impressive for what this is. So that was awesome.
Yeah. You know, I like the artwork on the DVD.
Yes.
The case artwork is pretty cool.
Yeah, the
I mean, it
cover
looks
artwork.
like a comic book.
Yeah, it does. They
It actually did remind me a lot of Creepshow.
Right. Yeah.
The artwork.
The artwork.
Not the movie.
No.
You know, I like that they did try to wrap all the stories together. So it wasn't just here's a story, here's a story, here's a story. They all kind of tried to connect together.
Right.
And I thought that was cool that they tried. Which brings us to what we didn't like. They failed miserably at connecting them all together. They tried, they didn't succeed.
I didn't know what the heck was going on for...
I was really confused.
Yeah, most of the movie, I had no clue.
They had too many people.
This movie was boring as hell.
Yeah.
The pacing was bad. It was too long. The first story, while it was probably the best one, had a cool concept, they should have ended it halfway through. And we were like, oh, cool, that was pretty neat. And then they go on this whole backstory, exposition crap. It's like, you need none of the...
Oh,
not needed!
How would I be blah?
Exactly. That sucked. So the movie it was slow. I don't know how many times I'm like, how long is this movie? Is it over yet?
Yeah.
It's just dull. It's lame. I didn't like. There's nothing to get excited for. You can't be invested in the stories or the people because the characters suck.
The other problem with those 20 main characters is none of them could act.
Oh gosh, no.
This was driving us both crazy. The Foley effects were... The big payoff at the end, how it all wraps together with this comic book.
Right.
What a cool idea. What a shitty execution. It was... you wrote lame, and I don't think that's a strong enough word for how bad it was.
Right.
This movie was like tan paint. It gets the job done.
Yep.
But there's nothing exciting about it.
So this piece of crap movie, I don't watch it. I don't recommend it. I'm gonna give it 1 out of 8, and that's being nice. And that's just because there was gore and it looked good. So good job on the gore. At least you had that. Otherwise, I'd be wiping my buttocks with your art. Well, the artwork was good. With your no, don't watch it.
We'll be wiping our butts with your faces. Well, I'm going to give it 1 point for the cover art because the cover of this is beautiful. And I'm going to give it 1 point because they had a decent idea. It's just literally everyone involved in that idea needs replaced. So I'm giving you 2 points. You got 2 out of 8 from me.
Hey, you know, it's indie horror. That's awesome. So support it.
Is it?
If you really feel the need to watch it at your own risk.
If you really feel the need to watch it, go talk to a doctor. You need help.
That's where you're going to next, right? As soon as we're done. So
I'm going to the proctologist.
I want to be a proctologist. You can check us out on
Facebook.
Yep.
.com /Stoopid Movies. There's a thing.
Right, yeah. Also, Instagram, of course, at Stoopid Movies.
Yep.
If you want to hound me and him, I'm on there at The Horror Punk, at Dr. Sketch Turner. You can also email us at stupidmovies@outlook.com. Recommend something better than this.
Yeah.
So, anyway, until next week, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Support indie horror.
Smash that like and subscribe.
Donkey Kong that bizatch!
Don't Donkey Kong any bizatches. And I'm really pissed because this was my choice. And I had a few that I was kind of kicking around. And we could have watched Fang Boner. And we didn't. We watched this instead. And I can guarantee you Fang Boner would have been more entertaining. Even if it was shittier, it would have been entertaining.
It would have been highly amusing. I'm sure it'll show up, believe me. We will show you our Fang Boners.
No.